Hey guys, it's postboxpat and welcome back to an update information video. But however, we are in my survival world, and the reason is because I need your help. So if you're watching this video and you have never seen the subscriber kingdom before, please do comment down below and message me on Xbox at WiredSinger2 because I need your help. But anyway, I'll talk about more about this at the end of the video. Let's get straight into the video and talk about what's actually going to be coming in the new update. So the new update was actually announced today. Everything that's going to be coming here and like kind of stroll, but we're going to go through as much as we can. There's so much information in this update. I have got it up on a different device. There's so much information in this update. I have got it up on a different device in my room as we speak right now, so I'm going to have to read through that for you. But I will put a link to it in the description so you can see every single change thing or change log or all the different ones for the different consoles as well will also be in the description. So make sure to go and click them if you are a PlayStation player and you want to see them, or an Xbox 360, because I'm mainly going to be focusing on the Xbox One. But however, let's get out of the rain because it's very noisy. However, the Xbox One edition will be very similar to the others. It's just going to be the bug fixes slightly different. So some of the main stuff that is going to be coming, we've got like Podzilla, all the granite blocks, the Dianite, sea lanterns, wet sponge slime blocks. There's so many things. There's new saplings for the new trees, packed ice, which is a new type of ice. New saplings for the new trees, packed ice, which is a new type of ice. There's so much cool stuff that's coming into the game. There's no point in me going through everything there in the blocks because there's so many new blocks. It will just take forever for me to read through all of them. And then we've got the best thing I personally think are the new items. The new items are by far one of the best things in Minecraft Xbox, I think. Let's have a read through these. We've got the armor stand, the raw rabbit, the cooked rabbit, the rabbit stew, the rabbit mutton, the rabbit's foot. So much stuff with rabbits. There's so many crazy new items actually coming into the game. We've got tons of different flowers such as the sunflower, double tall grass, large ferns, loads of cool stuff out, which is absolutely amazing. So that's really awesome. We've also got the guardian spawn egg and the endermite spawn egg, which means they will definitely be in the game as well, and raw rabbit spawn egg, but these are only for creative mode, as we do know. Now, some of the stuff that did actually intrigue me a lot on this update is we've got new mobs, as you do know. We've got the endermite, the guardian, the elder guardian, the rabbit, the chicken jockey. That's pretty cool. The new biomes, we've got the mesa, the mega taiga, the forest biome, the birch forest biome. So many forest biomes. We've got the red forest biome, as I like to call it, the extreme hills, deep ocean, snowless, the taiga, I think that's how you pronounce it, the taiga biome or something like that, and then 20 new technical biomes, kind of how it works. We've got a lot of new stuff to fishing. Fishing is getting a massive upgrade in this. Treasure now can be caught, while fishing treasure is split into 3 categories. You've got fish treasure, where you get enchanted fishing rods, stuff like that. You can enchanted bows, enchanted books, name tags, tripwires, lily pads, saddles. That's all you can find with treasure. And you got junk, you got damaged fishing rod, water bottle, rotten flesh, string, leather. Oh, leather, that's really cool actually. That's really good. Sticks, bones, bowls, trip hooks, ink sacks, and damaged leather boots. That's some junk stuff actually. And then you've got fish, as you know. You've got the raw fish, the salmon, the clownfish, and the puffer fish. So you got a lot of new fish coming into the game, which can be used for quite a few things actually, I believe. I don't know exactly what they can be used for, but I know they are used for kind of like underwater breathing potions as certain ones and stuff. But the new flowers are really key. So that's something there. You've also got the enchanting, which requires lapis. So if you are playing right now and you haven't got the update yet and you haven't seen this video, do get your lapis up because you're going to need a lot of that for the enchanting stuff with all the lapis. You can also enchant books and fishing rods a little bit more, and they've kind of changed the enchanting balancing stuff with it a little bit. Also, the nether portal now can be built bigger, so you don't have to have a traditional nether portal like this one. You can have it a lot bigger, meaning I can actually fill the space. So I'll be able to move this nether portal slightly to the left, put the pillar in there, the obsidian, so it looks a lot nicer. Finally, I'll be able to do that. That'll look so much better rather than this tiny little thing. Get rid of this here. So we'll finally be able to do something like that, which is really awesome, just to see little things like that getting put into the game. Also, with item frames, something that I've just taken into account, you can also twist item frames 8 times now rather than 4, which is pretty insane, I suppose. It's just an extra little feature. I'll keep going through and see what else we can find down here. There's a lot of little things that we don't want to really talk about. Also, gas can go through the portal as well if it's big enough for the gas to come through. So if you do build a big nether portal, gas will be able to enter. And now furnace, there's a lot of furnace updates, kind of basically how it kind of A little bit cracked stone, bricks, and sponge are now obtainable via smelting, which is pretty cool. You can now obtain them via smelting, which is awesome, which I really do enjoy. That's a really cool feature as well. You've also got like the empty furnaces will only accept fuel and accept buckets in the fuel slot. It's just little features like that don't really mean too much to me. Buttons can now be placed underneath and on the bottom of blocks, so you could place a button underneath this entrance here to the tree, and you could place a button here as well, which is pretty cool design. I suppose you can give stuff that extra design, maybe like the tree or something, maybe probably not, but new stuff that we build will probably have these sort of features in and involved with them. You got a couple of more features as well. You've also got the huge mushroom box. When harvested with Silk Touch enchantment, they drop blocks with corresponding mushroom texture, red or brown, on all sides, rather than the ones with the little kind of spore spotty things. I think I've actually got some of them mushrooms around here somewhere. If I can see these mushrooms. I don't know exactly where they are. There they are. No, that's not them. I'll get some more mushrooms before we start, because mushrooms actually are going to get changed, so I might get some anyway, because just to see what the old ones like, if they do stay or not, because this isn't a survival world, so I have to go and collect them. There's a few things I want to do before the update comes out. That's why I need your help. So let's keep going on. We've got a lot of information about sponges, which is pretty insane. There's a lot of changes which is happening to the sponges. We've got reintroduce sponge to survival mode with new behavior and texture. Okay, reintroduced. It might be already. I don't. Can you actually get sponge in survival? I don't think you can. I'm not too sure. Sponge turns into wet sponge when it soaks up, which is pretty awesome. Water particles appear around the sponge when this happens. That's pretty cool. Sponge destroys water blocks from 5 blocks away in a kind of Sophia type shape. Then sponge soaks up water only when some water is touching it, which is pretty cool. You got some new features, and you got the sugarcane feature, which I think is actually really interesting. They've actually changed the texture of sugarcane in different biomes, so it'll be different shades. So it might get changed in here because we are in a snow biome. So you'll come into the tree when the update comes out, and it'll look differently, which is pretty awesome. You've also got some information about more mobs, so we're just going to kind of skip through all them because they're just little basic things. Can drop water breathing potions, witches, things like that. Zombie pigmen for a short time and lose the aggro speed boost, but will continue the attack until the player escapes their aggro distance. Okay, that's just stuff about the program of the mobs. We don't really need stuff like that. I'm just kind of reading through it briefly. You've also got one thing that does interest me a little bit is now baby zombies will actually drop XP, which means they can be useful in our XP farms, which is awesome as well. And you've also got creepers can be ignited by flint and steel. You've got all the stuff about the jungle biomes and what they spawn in them. The swamp biomes spawn the blue flowers in the shallower part. In the shallower parts, the coast is curved in and dirt blocks with lily pads between them. That's pretty cool. And you got the plains biome generates flowers, just the new flowers, just about all the new flowers and all the extreme biomes and all the different kind of stuff that spawns in them. The new enchantments, you got Luck of the Sea, you've got Lure and Depth String. Does that say Depth Strider? That's the one. Depth Strider. So these are different things. If you want to know what these are, I was actually discussing these with Tommy Newcomb. I'm not 100% sure if this is correct, so do correct me on this, guys, if I am incorrect about this. But I believe that Luck of the Sea will give you more luck when you're fishing, and then Lure will extend the range of your fishing rod, if I am correct, or maybe something like that, or maybe attract more fish. I'm not 100% sure on that. And Depth Strider maybe increases the depth as your fishing rod can go under the water, maybe to get better loot. I'm not 100% sure on that at all. That is just me predicting by the names. And you've got a lot of bug fixes and stuff. But one thing that interested me is creepers, skeletons, wither skeletons, and zombies drop their head when killed by a charged creeper. Now this is basically the last thing I'm going to pick up on. A lot of other little changes. If you want to read them, you can. There is also a new tutorial world. However, this head thing is really interesting, knowing that you've got to get them killed by a charged creeper. Now the chance of doing that in survival is very, very slim. I can't imagine me ever doing that. I'd have to play it on hard and hope for a charged creeper, which I highly doubt I will ever get on my survival world, because charged creepers are near enough impossible to find on my survival world, which I highly doubt I'd ever find one of them. However, one day, we never know, we may find a charged creeper. But that's really it for this video. If you are wondering when the update is going to come out, I am going to tell you guys right now. In my opinion, I think the update will come out in about 4 to 5 days, only because in the past we have had some problems with cert testing. It has gone into testing, which means Microsoft have to look over the update to see if there are any bugs. However, I don't believe that there will be that many bugs that Microsoft will be able to spot. However, us as users, we will be able to find the bugs quite easily, I believe, because it's just something that we know, and Microsoft aren't the best players of Minecraft, and obviously they don't have insane survival worlds and crazy stuff like that. And us as the community, we do have amazing survival worlds. We do have really laggy worlds. As you can see, the frame rate is dropping like mad. I am playing on Xbox One, so we do have things like this, and we will be able to tell things kind of a little easier than they will, and then it'll have to be fixed, and probably after Christmas. However, last year when the horse update came out, as we know it as, the problem was it didn't come out for PlayStation 4, and I don't want this to happen this year for anyone. It's really bad. It didn't come out until the PlayStation 4, until 4J got back into work, and they took a break on Christmas and didn't come back until after New Year. So that will be very frustrating if something like that does happen, but hopefully with a little bit of luck that will not happen this year. But you never know, you never know with 4J Studios. They are very unpredictable with a lot of things. So hopefully with a little bit of luck it will not happen to us. However, if it does, we just can't do much about it. So I'm hoping it won't, because it's been released early, I suppose. Last year it was released on about the 18th to the 17th of December between them, whereas this year it's been confirmed to be about, I don't know, somewhere probably in about 4 days. So the date today is the 10th of December. I'm recording this video, so probably about the 14th I believe it'll be out. That is just my prediction, and when it does come out, I can't wait to start playing on my subscriber kingdom again. It's just amazing to be back on this world. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you do want to come and help me on the subscriber kingdom, I definitely need your help. So please do leave a comment down below and message me, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video like I've said many and many times, and do leave a super thumbs up if you are really excited for the new update, TU31, or whatever update you want to call it. I'm completely lost with the TU numbers. However, TU whatever, and please leave your thumb up. It's just amazing to see this coming into Minecraft. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.